Yes, everyone, welcome another video here from the Tokyo Real Estate Man. And I check this stuff every day, man. I look at this stuff every day. And I'm thinking right now, I'm coming back to my model. And I think these two ones that we're going to talk about here today, this is Akasaka in the middle of Tokyo right there. It's probably the best address in Tokyo. These are the best deals in Tokyo right now, bar none. And I'm coming back to my red pill thesis on this one as we look at all the stuff in Akasaka, which is real. Not only there's TBS, okay, that's the broadcaster TBS, the messengers, the private messengers. Uh, the reasons to be look at this people lined up to go in the TBS building. Okay, this is hyper old. There's a hot Harry Potter cafe there. Like I guess my daughter would like to go there. But uh, the reason I'm going to give you is not all this tourist stuff like they always give you. Everyone on YouTube who goes to Tokyo is just on the streets is trying to tell you how great a time it is, and that's great. And oh, there's a sauna right there. That's a good reason to go there. Okay, but the reason that what we do on this channel, all 228 subscribers. Oh, yeah, I appreciate it. We're trying to teach you how to stay in Tokyo, okay, for decades, not just a week. And this is so you can make a move then that goes beyond your lifetime when you make a correct move. And I'm looking at these properties here today in Akasaka, and I'm thinking that my thesis is still the correct one. Is that you've got to get into where the red pill is the most, where you're getting close to those red pills. And I found two really good samples today here in the marketplace in the best address in Tokyo, Akasaka. Okay, as demonstrated by all these fluff videos of Tokyo. By the way, I will be in Tokyo doing fluff videos as well myself. However, we always have an angle with it on this channel, and that's the angle of how to stay for decades, not just a week. Okay, I'm going to move the tab over. Take it easy, Tokyo Real Estate Man. Okay, and then I will not forget to share the tab. And I'm sharing the tab right here, right now. And here we are in Akasaka. And what do you see in Akasaka? You're seeing the red pill. You're seeing the red pill everywhere. And we know that the Toranomon station redevelopment is all down here. Okay. But that development is going to be done soon. Okay. And what do we know? From the Tokyo real estate man, where he 30x, where he 40x. Where did he 40x? Right here. Okay, right here. I don't know if I 40x or 30x. I don't know which of the two yet, but it could be 40. It could be between 30 and 40. It doesn't really matter. And we're going to look at these two units. And I'm going right back to my. So when I'm done, when they're done, that new building in Tokyo. Okay, uh, I'm going to sell that new building and or sell that. I wish it was a building. I wish it was a building. I'm going to sell the unit, right, and I'm going to go take the money. I'm going to go to dividend stocks, and I'm probably going to pick up one of these units. Well, not these will be. Someone's going to pick. Some other smart investors are going to pick one of these two up, right? But I'll just pick another one up here in the neighborhood, and then I'll have everything. I'll have the future investment potential, right, and I'll have like my dividend stocks and stuff like where I can enjoy income and stuff like that. And I'm proposing to you here. I'm not proposing. This is just a fact. This is the place to go. Okay, and I will not forget to share the tab as I go over. And there's two samples here in the marketplace that we will look at. The first, and both are priced pretty decently. Okay, this first plot one is priced for 3,991. Okay, well, this is the first picture in the listing. It's just a plain Jane one room apartment in a phenomenal location. Let's go through the pictures here. Uh, Oh God, I'm gonna make them smaller. My kids were using my computer yesterday, so they changed all the size of everything again. Anyway, I'm complaining. I just don't know how to change them back. Anyhow, this is it's just a one room. I think it's 37 meters though, right there. It's a nice looking apartment right there in Akasaka. Okay, so you buy this one, you're always going to perpetually rent it until it's redeveloped. Okay, right there. There we go. There we go. Notice the towers. Okay. Notice how small this building is right here. Notice the building beside it right here is also double its size. If this one is taken down, so it doesn't become a tower, okay, it's definitely, they're definitely going to be able to go three times the size. And you're going to get a new place in the new building. But they're not only three times, they'll probably go five times the size. Okay. So this is a really good development. or really good potential in this development right there. And also, you know that these buildings in the 1980s and stuff like that, they had all these sort of parking spaces that they put in front of them, right? This sort of parking space is now put under the building, and this sort of space, this sort of amari space, this murano space, the space that's not being used very efficiently, is going to be able to be used on the new in the new project in terms of its Kempe ratio, or its ratio to land to how much they can expand it. And Minato Ward, they love redevelopment. Anyway, this is a great spot, a great building. This is exactly what I looked at. This is exactly what I bought when I bought my apartment in Akasaka. I was like, yeah, this is exactly what you want to get. And that was like 20 years ago. Yeah, you can see. It's just nice. Really, it's just a really well-run building. So you could live in it. When you're not there, you're always going to be able to rent it. It's in such a killer location. Okay. And in the future, it's just going to be redeveloped at the one point because it's just in the best land. It's in the best land in Tokyo. And if I come back here to the map. Don't forget to show the tab, Tokyo Real Estate Man. Here, the Tora no Mon. See this, what this water here represents? Okay. All this water down here is at sea level. This is all at sea level, okay? Ginza expands down here into the sea, okay? And then all this Tora no Mon, all this sits on the lowlands, okay? Right here. Here is the escarpment. The escarpment starts right here. That's why Akasaka and Nogisaka are considered better land because they're sitting on top of this escarpment. They waited, these companies redeveloped Toranomon first because they got the most for their money in the lowlands. The better quality land is up here in Akasaka. It's just a fact. The escarpment goes up like this, right from here, goes all the way up to Aoyama right here, and that's where, and these two are from. Actually, the lowlands, you see this water here, what it indicates? It indicates all the lowlands. The lowland here continues all the way over here, and they go up the escarpment. This is on the upper escarpment of Akasaka. That's why it's called Akasaka. Saka means hill, and that's why this land is more valuable than this land down here, right now. And that's why these two particular units at this price are such a great deal. Anyway, let me go back to the other stuff in the listing. Don't forget to share the tab there, Tokyo Real Estate Man. Okay, we'll come. We're done with the pictures. We'll come down here to the listing details right there. What do we have here? Oh, what's look at you're not gonna believe this address. This is Tokyo to Minato-ku Akasaka Yonchome. Okay, the nearest station. Okay, Akasaka Station, 6 minutes. Akasaka Mitsuke Station on the Ginza line. This is the Choda line. I think Choda? Yeah, I think Choda. And this is Akasaka Mitsuke. Okay, it's repeating right there. 6 minutes. Okay, it's just a killer location. There's JR's not even here. JR couldn't even get in this land because this land is actually above JR. JR's got the Yamanote line, so they got the land around the middle, but the JR doesn't have inside the middle of Tokyo. Okay, only the subways are there. Okay, management fees 10,000 yen a month. Repair fees 75. This is a great deal. This is a great deal. You saw all everything, of course, works here. You're looking at I guess it says it's a northeast exposure, so sort of facing in terms of facing sort of Shinjuku, not really Shinjuku, but sort of northeast, you could say, like facing. It's hard to say, like facing Hamamatsu. I'm not. No, no, that'd be south. Okay. Anyhow, I'm carrying on a little bit here. One room, 30 meters, 4 meter balcony, fifth floor of seven, built 1977. It's currently vacant. Shoyuken meaning its ownership. Yeah, this is what you want to get. 103 units in the building. Okay, so you have security in terms of the repair fund is stocked full of money. That's why it's 79 a month. It's already full of money. Okay, and they don't want to use it because they're waiting for future redevelopment. It's just a matter of time. Just a matter of time for you to 30x on this one if you want. I don't know. Maybe it's gonna be 20x. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever the numbers are on it, but this sort of unit has the most potential where you want to go after, or the one next to it as well. Here, we'll come here to the map for a second. And here's the map. Oh my God, that's Akasaka Mitsuke Station right there. It's just, this is unbelievable. Moto, you know this land? You know this land? This is the king's second palace. Okay. Okay. Why do they have the king's second palace? Okay. So he can keep the land for himself. Okay. And that creates a restriction on the land, all this land to keep for himself, right? As his little, or the it's not the one king. There's a bunch of people who are king. Okay. But that's the conglomerate, and they own these great pockets of land here in the center of Tokyo. There's two right here. Okay. There's two. There's one right here, and there's a second one right there. And no people cannot own any of this land that they own it, the conglomerate, that's theirs. Okay, but they covet all this land around it. Why do you think Nomura redeveloped the land where my apartment was? It's because they covet this land. Okay. Anyway, uh, you're basically buying. This is where you want to get. This is truly red pill investing. Tokyo real estate man, red pill investing. And is it on? Is it on? Is it way down here on the lowlands? No, it's not. It's above it. This is where the escarpment starts, right here. Okay, there's like there's just everything here. There's going to be convenience stores literally like everywhere right here. Like once I if they ever come up. Yeah, they're just going to be everywhere. There's going to be, I think there's like two supermarkets down here. There's a supermarket here, and I think there's one back here, a few in Akasaka way. This is actually really nice down here in Akasaka. I think that's a Hanamasa, that one right there. Anyway, I guess I could bring the Google Maps golden guy down there. I don't know if I'm going to find this one building, but have a look. Failing that, I can easily let's in today's video, let's come back here and just look at it from the actual satellite picture. That actually might be a more useful way of understanding everything here, and then we'll try to come in closer to closer to it here so you can see what we're looking at. Yeah, there we go. You see what we're looking at right here? You're seeing what I see? Look all this huge like development. Look at all this low hanging fruit that's all around. I don't know. Uh, yeah, maybe this space will not come first. Maybe these. I don't know. It doesn't. I don't know. This sort of corner lot is where they like to redevelop right here, and you see that there's so many things. It's a lottery, right? It's but the lottery is this political lottery. It's this political lottery. And what happens is like the place where my redevelopment happened, this is the exact kind of block that was in there. And they just took the whole thing down and then they went up 50 stories, or they're going up right now. I'll be able to do a video about this very soon. Anyhow, this presents the most opportunity in Tokyo when you're coming into these spaces right now. Unless you could get one of these single family homes, you could pick up one of those you can afford if you happen to have $4 or $5 million. Those are good as well. But I'm just trying to uh, find deals that where normal people can sort of afford, like that. And that's what I'm trying to do here. Okay. Anyway, I'll come here to the second listing, and this one I happen to like more because it's a little cheaper. This one is Santen Gohyakuman, 3,500 man. Okay. This is in Alliance Mansion. There's no pictures here in the listing, but there's not much to see. Okay. It's not an owner change. It's a vacant unit right now because I when I did the search, I restricted it uh, for prices of 4,000 mon, I think was the price I put on it, and then I also did a restriction for owner change and what have you. Okay, so again, location Akasaka Mitsuke Station, 4 minutes. Akasaka Mitsuke again is repeating itself. That's the Ginza line right there. The Marunouchi, it's on the Marunouchi, and the other one's on the Chiyoda, and the other's on the Ginza. It's unbelievable. Three subway lines. I forgot the Marunouchi goes there. Okay. Uh, management fees are a little bit more on this building, I think, because there's less units. So your portion of the land is actually more in this one because there is actually only 15 units in this building. So this is the better deal because your actual portion of the Akasaka land is going to be 1/15. Uh, granted, if people's units are equal in size to this one, which was 30 meters. I'm trying to get people to buy stuff over 30 meters in size. Okay. Repair fund fee, 10,000. That makes sense because there's less of economy of scale in this building. Okay. Because it's a smaller one, but the portion of land is bigger. This is Lions Match, and Lions Match is was one of the best development companies in Tokyo in the 1970s, 1980s, and the 1990s, right there. Now, why do you think they pick up this land here in Nakasaka? Because it's worth it. This is what they do. Elevator. Okay, yes, it has an elevator. 37 meters. It's actually bigger than the other apartment. One LDK. I don't have any good internal pictures for it. Built 1977. See, that's the heyday of when Lions Mansion is at the top of their game, and they're like, "Yep, get that land there in Akasaka." They're the winners. These are the winners of the Tokyo bubble because they bought the land. They probably bought this land in the early 1970s, and they're developing it, or planning on it. Maybe they bought this piece parcel of land in the 1960s. They develop it. They come in. They push their money into the single family homeowner there in Akasaka. Okay, in the late 1960s, they buy the 4 or 5 houses. They generate that parcel of land. They get their political wing and their company to start working on the Minato coup or Minato ward politicians, which is throwing money at them. Okay, you get the approval you need. Okay, and then they finally get the approval they need in 1973, and they start their plans, and the project is built in 1977, and they're the winners before the bubble. So this is a good 20 years before the top of the bubble, and they run it up from there. Show you can ownership, self-managed building right there, and the is there's no sort of manager on the building because it's self-managed because it's a smaller building. So yeah, to me this is a really interesting opportunity. Okay, and to me it's a nice building because I like Lions Mansion. Okay, and here is the actual building itself. I was in the preview. I was so fascinated with this property. I went there to look for myself. Okay, ooh, let's just look at this. Look at this right there. What is that right there? Is that a house right there? No, that's a parking. That's a parking. That's a Ritai. That's a Ritai Tushajo. So in this neighborhood, I'm guessing right now. See this? This is a hotel. I'm guessing it's a hotel right there because there's no balcony or anything on it. Well, the balcony there, maybe it's a rental mansion or like it could be some sort of like short-term hotel or something like that. And that's the parking. The parking for it looks to be connected with it. Let's have a look. Anyhow, this land that this place sits on is just amazing. Uh, Oh, what's this? Why is this here? Look at this, right across the street. Right across the street. This is going to be redeveloped on Zendaichi. They're right now working on this land and it's all cordoned off. It's all cordoned off. What are they doing? Is this going to be redeveloped? Yeah, it's probably going to be redeveloped. There you go. So that's it. Look, the evidence is right in front of us, man. Oh my God, Tokyo Real Estate, man, you're at the top of your game today. Yeah, but it's not the top of the game. It's trend following. It's watching the trend, walking down the street, and rather than take a nice like while you're enjoying your day about the entertaining aspects of Tokyo, noticing what the conglomerate is, and picking up these parcels of land. Okay, just being like aware of what's happening around you. Okay, that's cool right there. Anyhow, look at this too. There's a big tower there in the back, Akasaka, as you get near the corridors and stuff like that. Worst case scenario, it's a great buy, and you get to live in a great neighborhood. You get to hold your valuation. You get to hold this place for 5, 6, 7, 10 years. If you don't want, oh, development didn't come, Tokyo real estate bad, you're wrong. You know what? That's okay because you have the option that you can sell. Okay, but you're in the best land in Japan. You're in the best land in Japan. And that's just a fact. Anyway, this is a fun video to do here, Tokyo real estate man. And then should we come back here to the Akasaka video again, where I could share, we could watch some of the pictures of Akasaka right there. Don't forget to share your tab, Tokyo real estate man. You can forget sometimes, but you can see what all this sort of the fun aspects of Tokyo, and this you can have this fun for decades. Okay, not just weeks or months at a time when you play this game right. So just play the game right. Get the property that are near the red pills. It's just the red pill, man. It's Tokyo Real Estate, man. I'm your Matrix. I'm your Morpheus. Okay, teaching you how to stay for decades. Okay, and it's not magic like Harry Potter or fake magic. It's the real deal. Anyways, another video here from the Tokyo Real Estate man. If you're interested in a property in Tokyo, you should always come here to my website. Follow my website. Follow this channel. Like this channel. Subscribe to this channel. Give me a comment. Tell me I'm full of shit. I can live with it. Okay, Tokyo Real Estate Man website is my Instagram. This is really interesting. This is called Adam's Calendar. Okay, in South Africa. This is a place I'd like to go to. This is really interesting stuff right there. A calendar, hundreds of thousands of years old. This is built before humans could have possibly built it. Really interesting stuff. Adam's calendar. Failing that, you can always come here. Okay, if that doesn't fit your calendar, this Instagram doesn't fit your calendar, you can always come here to my old school website, Tokyo Real Estate Man. Okay, dot website. Okay, right there. You'll see lots of pictures about me. I'm expanding my services. My services are basically real estate services. Anything you want. Okay, you can use the contract books, but not convinced it's ever working anyways. So you can just use this old school email that's here on the top. Anyways, another video here from the Tokyo Real Estate Man. いつもこのチャンネル見てるの皆様、本当にありがとうございます。また今日の動画本当に楽しかった。なんか本当にこの機会は赤坂の機会。It's really great opportunities, okay, in Akasaka, okay? And I think it might be the best deal in Tokyo right now. I'm going to call it the juice for the squeeze deal is happening here in Akasaka. Playing the red pill. Learn to play the red pill right. It's checkers. It's just checkers for adults. Okay, another video here for the Tokyo Real Estate Man. いつもこのチャンネル見てるの皆様、本当にありがとうございます。この動画でもう終わりです。ありがとうございます。